Welcome to Bike Lab, your home for in-depth, rider-focused motorcycle reviews, comparisons, and riding insights. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next two-wheeled deep dive. Today, we're taking a close look at a bike that's long been a favorite for newer riders and urban cruisers alike, the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan S. Now, while Kawasaki hasn't radically overhauled the Vulcan S this year, they've made some thoughtful refinements that make this middleweight cruiser even more compelling in 2025. Let's break down exactly what makes the Vulcan S such a versatile, rider-friendly machine, and why it might be the best urban cruiser in its segment. A cruiser with sport bike DNA. The Vulcan S isn't your typical cruiser. At its core, it's a machine that borrows heavily from Kawasaki's Ninja 650 platform, especially when it comes to the frame and engine, but repackages it into a laid-back, cruiser-friendly form. This hybrid character is what makes the Vulcan S such an intriguing motorcycle. It rides like a sporty naked bike but looks and feels like a low-slung cruiser. In 2025, Kawasaki leans further into this identity, giving the Vulcan just enough of a visual refresh to keep it relevant while keeping the core mechanicals intact. Refined styling and new color options. In terms of design, the Vulcan S retains its recognizable cruiser stance, long, low, and muscular, but Kawasaki has tweaked the finishes to give it a cleaner, sharper presence. New colorways like Pearl Storm Gray and Metallic Matte Carbon Gray give the bike a modern edge, while updated blacked-out engine covers and frame details deliver a more premium, stealthy aesthetic. LED lighting is now standard across the board, headlamp, taillight, and indicators, giving the Vulcan S a more contemporary visual signature, particularly at night. While the bike still leans more towards subtle than flashy, these updates ensure it won't be mistaken for an older model. Engine, smooth, reliable, and friendly. The engine remains one of the biggest reasons riders choose the Vulcan S. It's powered by a 649 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled parallel twin, essentially the same motor found in the Ninja 650, but tuned for broader mid-range torque and smoother delivery. This engine is incredibly well-behaved. It offers enough power for spirited commuting, highway cruising, and even weekend getaways, but it's never intimidating. You're looking at around 61 horsepower and 63 Nm of torque, delivered in a very linear fashion. The 2025 ECU tweaks improve throttle response slightly and help eke out a bit more fuel economy. Paired with a 6-speed gearbox and assist/slipper clutch, the powertrain remains smooth and approachable, especially in stop-and-go traffic. There's no sudden jerkiness, no aggressive top-end rush, just predictable, usable power where it counts. Handling and suspension, light on its feet. One of the Vulcan S's standout traits is its agility. Thanks to its Ninja-derived chassis and relatively low weight, around 229 kilograms wet, the bike handles far better than most cruisers in its class. Filtering through traffic is a breeze, and cornering feels surprisingly planted and confident for a cruiser. Suspension consists of a 41 mm front fork and a rear offset monoshock with preload adjustability. While not high-end or overly sporty, the suspension is well-tuned for daily riding and light touring. For 2025, Kawasaki has fine-tuned the damping slightly, resulting in a more composed ride over rougher city streets. It's still not a canyon carver, but it strikes a solid balance between comfort and capability. Ergonomics, custom fit from the factory. Comfort and adjustability are where the Vulcan S really shines. Kawasaki's ErgoFit system allows you to customize the bike's seating position to fit your body type and riding style. You can choose from different seats, reduced reach, standard, and extended reach, 3-foot peg positions, and 2 handlebar setups. These options are available as factory accessories and can be installed right at the dealership. This kind of modularity is rare in the cruiser segment, and it makes the Vulcan S one of the most comfortable bikes for shorter riders, taller riders, or anyone who struggles to find a good fit on traditional cruisers. Add in a low 705 mm seat height, and it's clear why this bike is a go-to recommendation for new riders. Tech and instrumentation. Kawasaki keeps things simple on the tech front, but the essentials are covered. The 2025 model includes a refreshed semi-digital gauge cluster with an analog tachometer and a clearer LCD screen for speed, gear indicator, fuel level, and clock. It's not flashy, but it's functional and easy to read even in direct sunlight. There's no traction control, no ride modes, and no connectivity features, but that's part of the Vulcan S's appeal. It's a mechanically engaging bike that lets the rider stay connected to the road without a wall of electronic assistance. ABS comes standard, and the bike includes Kawasaki's assist and slipper clutch, which makes downshifts smoother and clutch lever effort lighter, a big plus in city riding. Fuel efficiency and practicality. For everyday use, the Vulcan S is hard to beat. It delivers excellent fuel economy, averaging around 55 to 60 miles per gallon or roughly 23 to 25 km/L. The 14-liter tank offers a solid range of over 250 kilometers per fill-up, making it a practical choice for commuting or weekend rides. Thanks to its Ninja heritage, parts are easy to find, service intervals are reasonable, and the motor is as bulletproof as they come. Whether you're a daily commuter or a weekend rider, this is a bike that won't let you down when it comes to reliability and running costs. Pricing and competitors. The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan S is priced at approximately $8,099, depending on region and optional accessories. In terms of value, it's right in line with its key competitors, including the Honda Rebel 500, Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650, and Yamaha Bolt R Spec. Each of these bikes offers something different. The Rebel is ultra-lightweight and beginner-friendly, the Super Meteor brings classic British cruiser charm, and the Bolt leans toward a more retro bobber aesthetic. But the Vulcan S stands out for its balance of comfort, sporty dynamics, and fit customization, a trio that's hard to find in one package. Who is this bike for? If you're a beginner looking for your first real motorcycle, the Vulcan S should absolutely be on your radar. It's unintimidating yet powerful enough to grow into. If you're a commuter who wants something comfortable, reliable, and stylish, the Vulcan S delivers. And if you're an experienced rider who's tired of heavy cruisers and wants something light and fun that still looks the part, this is your bike. It's not for riders who demand tons of tech, top-end horsepower, or high-speed performance. But for everyday motorcycling with a cruiser vibe and sport bike soul, the Vulcan S hits a sweet spot. Final verdict. The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan S doesn't reinvent the formula, but it doesn't have to. It remains one of the smartest, most adaptable cruisers on the market, especially for those who want comfort, ease of use, and just a bit of an edge. With updated styling, solid performance, and unbeatable ergonomics, it continues to be a standout in its category. That's all for today's deep dive. Let us know what you think of the 2025 Vulcan S down in the comments. Have you ridden one? Planning to buy? We'd love to hear your take. You've been watching Bike Lab. Thanks for riding with us. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, ride safe, and ride smart.